everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and having an amazing day. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, hello, I'm Nocturne and I do K-pop, K-drama, as well as pick a card readings here on YouTube. So you guys, today we're going to be doing another one of my friendship readings. This is going to be on Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. I hope I'm saying their names right. I'm so sorry, guys. But my lovely patrons voted this for the next friendship reading series. And if you guys don't know, I have a Patreon now. And if you guys join my Patreon, you'll be able to ask me questions that I'll be answering in my special Q&A monthly video. You'll also be able to have voting rights and really fun things like that, but I will also link that on the screen now. But yeah, guys, today we'll be looking into just their current energy, how Lee Min-ho sees Kim Go-eun, how Kim Go-eun sees Lee Min-ho, and what is the future for their friendship. As usual, I just want to make a quick disclaimer that I'm not going to be divulging too much into their personal lives out of respect for them and for whomever I do a reading about in the future. If you guys are interested in any of my links, my social media, you'd like a private reading, you want to find out what tarot cards I use, I will have all of that information below in the description box. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And without further ado, let's just get straight into the reading. Okay guys, so before we go into current energy, I thought I would have a quick look into what is the energy of their friendship, how their bond actually is. And we have Pluto, Jupiter, and Leo, which is very strong and powerful cards. I can see that their friendship, when they met each other, it was actually quite explosive, like transformative. With Pluto, it's always kind of like how should I say this? It's always a moment in time that you'll remember, because it is just such a period that really push you to grow and expand. So I really do feel like they taught each other many things. They've learned a lot from one another. And there's a lot of confidence they have in one another with the Leo here and the loyalty. So they do have a very strong bond. I do see that. They are confident in the bond they have. It's not the kind of relationship, friendship where you're like, I mean, they're my coworker, we're not really friends. No, this is a proper like relationship. Like they have a proper bond. He knows he can always rely on her and she knows she can rely on him. It's that kind of bond. It's proper cemented, it's proper strong. And yeah, they've definitely had a positive impact on one another. And I don't think Lee Min-ho is the same Lee Min-ho that he used to be before meeting her. And same thing with Kim Go-eun as well. So they've definitely had a massive and positive impact on one another. But yeah, guys, so now let's focus on current energy. So let's see, current energy for Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun. Let's grab some tarot. So guys, some tarot and oracle. Let's see, what is the current energy for Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun? Woo! Wow. You guys, they're in constant communication, okay? The energy feels so good. I'm sorry, sometimes I make these sounds like, what was that? What was that? Ooh, like that yelp I did when the cards came out. I'm so sorry. I just get, when I do tarot readings, I feel like when the energy is good, it like engulfs me and I get really excited. And sometimes I do really embarrassing things, so I apologize in advance. But anyways, we have Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the Chariot. So in terms of their current energy, it is moving forward, you guys. The Sun is such a positive card. A lot of laughter. They laugh a lot together. Like they laugh a lot. It's just so much fun. And with the Chariot, I can see that from the time they first met each other to where they are now in this moment in time, because this is current energy, so it's the time I'm doing the reading right now, they have progressed so much in their relationship and in their bond. So it's even stronger than before. And I see that they're both very hardworking and ambitious people, and it actually helps. Like their relationship with one another is actually very helpful because they push each other. Like, you know, this is why we have the Pluto and the Jupiter. Like their friendship, their relationship is really transformative, and it's helped each other grow and expand. And I can see that it's kept going. So till now, they've kept pushing each other to keep growing, to keep expanding. Maybe there's been conversations where it's like, you know, what do you think about me taking this role? And one of them is like, you definitely need to. Like, I know it's difficult, but you definitely have to, because I think it's really gonna help you learn a lot, as well as expand your career as an actor. But they're in constant communication with the Queen of Swords. They're definitely always in touch, always communicating in each other's minds, things like that. The energy just feels amazing, you guys. I love it. Because then they laugh a lot with one another. I feel like they bring out a part of, okay, so here's what I'm, the way I'm sensing it. One of them is actually not as talkative as the other, but when they're together, this person becomes a lot more talkative because they feel at ease and safe around the other person's presence, is how I can explain it. But yeah, so anything else, guys, about current energy between Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun? This is a mega deck oracle, you guys, by the way. Look at how thick this is. I've combined two. Oops. Come on, guys. Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun, current energy. Wow. Wow, they're really pushing forward. One more? You guys, seriously, like, they're... Okay, so you know how sometimes there's like friendships, relationships where, you know, whether it's romantic or platonic, where, you know, you're just friends for the sake of being friends, or you're just in a loving relationship, but it's not actually good for you. But this bond, this relationship that they have is actually so good for each of them, because it's really propelled them forward. They bring a lot of luck for one another too. It's really opened up new horizons. Like, I feel like he's pushed her to do new things and she's pushed him to do new things, because it's an expansion. Like, their friendship has brought expansion into each other's lives. So as you can see, we have new horizons, navigate, and control. It's all about like driving. It's a driving force, navigating new horizons, growing and expansion, and controlling. So first of all, with the new horizons, old ways won't open new doors. I definitely see that they've pushed one another to try new things, to expand themselves, and to keep growing. And with navigate, beacons of light in the night skies are there to guide you. This tells me, like I mentioned, they're in constant communication. They're constantly guiding each other, asking each other for advice, knowing that they're going to be given very good advice that they can trust. And yeah, and like really giving each other, look at this, control. Link your own constellations and take control. And we have Leo with a self-confidence and loyalty. So they feel in control of their lives now. It's really empowering. It's one of the most empowering, like, you know, there's all types of friendships, there's all types of relationships. Their friendship feels really empowering. You know, it's the one where like, you got this, like a hype man, hype woman, like, you got this, you can do it, come on, I believe in you, I believe in you. And then you look in the mirror and you're like, yeah, damn, I am that woman, I am that man, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. But yeah, so if you guys are wondering if they're friends, if they have a relationship, if they're in contact, yes, like, it feels amazing, you guys. Okay, so let's see how Lee Min-ho sees Kim Go-eun. Let's start with that. So how does Lee Min-ho see Kim Go-eun? How does Lee Min-ho see Kim Go-eun? Oh, I knew this card was gonna come out. One more? No? Oh, yeah. From here, how does Lee Min-ho see Kim Go-eun? Sorry, let me just fix this. Okay, one more from this deck. Yeah. Sorry, I just want to grab as many as possible. Let me just move this, actually. Let's move this here for the time being, so we have space for lots and lots of cards. I want you guys to be able to see all the cards. Okay. Let's grab 2 tarots and an oracle. How does Lee Min-ho see Kim Go-eun? Oh. One more. How does Lee Min-ho see Kim Go-eun? Interesting. Interesting, interesting. And one more, guys, just from here. One more. Thank you. Wow. You guys, I don't think you understand how clear and how just, yeah. Okay, wow. So we have grow again. We have transform, grow, and expand. Grow, 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 grow. He has literally like, okay, here's what I'm gonna say before I go into the cards, okay? Lee Min-ho is such a humble person. Like, the energy I feel is almost like before meeting her, he never brags. Like, that's it feels like sometimes he even downplays his accomplishments. I don't know, it's just a very like humble it's not like he's insecure or not confident or anything like that. He just doesn't see himself the way that other people see him, or he didn't see himself the way other people saw him. And he is so thankful and grateful for having met her, because I can see that since meeting her, he felt like he's been feeling like he's grown a lot. And a lot of the things that were holding him back with the devil here, like she has helped him cut ties with things that were holding him back. So I feel like, especially from here with the grow, like I see constant growth, grows and expansions and feeling confident and things like that. I think it was his mindset. His mindset was really holding him back. And what she's done is given him a lot of love and a lot of affirmations and a lot of confidence that, hey, you should not think of yourself like that. Do you know what I mean? But he thinks so highly of her. And as you can see with Spider Spirit, make your dreams real, she's pushed him into thinking that everything you can dream of achieving, you can achieve, basically. So yeah, anyways, so he sees her as someone that is very, very like wise. She's someone that is wise and someone that's very intuitive and someone that's very enlightened. Like I feel like, you know, they have those moments where they're laughing and they're having so much fun together, but then they can be serious, and then she'll say something and he's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that came out of your mouth. Like, you are so wise. There's so much wisdom within her, and she commands respect. There's something about her that commands respect in the best way possible. Like, she's not authoritative, but she's just someone that you want to look up to and someone that you want to listen to. You feel like the words that she says has meaning. That's how he sees her. And yeah, and with the electric eel too, like there's something electric about her. There's something about the way she conveys her ideas that makes you want to get on board and makes you want to go, yeah, definitely. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to support you. And he sees that, especially with the spider, he sees that she's still weaving all of her dreams, etc. And there's still so much more that she can offer. With the Midas Miser too. It's almost like she's just got the golden touch. He believes that everything she does will be successful. Now, with the Two of Cups, they are very, very, very compatible. Now, again, this is a friendship reading. I feel like I always have to say it in my friendship readings, especially when I'm like getting ahead of myself. I'm not here to like divulge anything like, oh my God, they're lovers, etc., things like that. I'm just talking about their friendship and bond and things like that. I will say they are very compatible, whether as friends, whether as more, they are just very compatible. Why? Because they understand one another. And this is how I see it. Sorry guys, sometimes I go into like senses, sometimes I go into tarot cards. You know how sometimes you're having a conversation and it's a one-way conversation, and someone is talking and the other person can't wait for them to finish talking so they can also talk and they can share their tidbit. It's like, oh yeah, and this happened to me. Oh really? Okay, and this happened to me. It's just not like, it feels icky. But with them, it's like when one person talks, the other is properly listening and like absorbing what they're saying. And it just feels like a very safe relationship. They care and love each other very much. Again, friendship reading. But yeah, they're very, very compatible. And she has helped him let go of a lot of things that were really holding him back. I see that. And helped him grow. So this is something that's really beautiful, you guys. Okay, wow. So, now let's go into how Kim Go-eun sees Lee Min-ho. So guys, how does Kim Go-eun see Lee Min-ho? Again, I hope I'm saying their names right. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, how does Kim Go-eun see Lee Min-ho? This is like, seriously, they push one another to be the best versions of themselves. Oh, what's this card? We have a lot. She thinks a lot of him. Okay. How does Kim Go-eun see Lee Min-ho? Wow. One more? Wow. Okay. You guys. Okay. I mean, there's already so many from this oracle deck. I don't know if I should take more from a different one, but then I feel like it's not fair if I don't. Okay, 1 second. Let me grab more, you guys. Just a few. How does Kim Go-eun see Lee Min-ho? Wow. One more. Oof. No. I'm gonna try one last one. One more. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Who's older here? I don't know why I'm getting the sense that like Lee Min-ho is older, but for some reason she babies him. We have two childs here. She babies him a little bit, and they don't treat each other like with age gap. It's almost like they're the same age is how I see it. One more. Wait, what was I gonna get? Oh yes, this one. How does Kim Go-eun see Lee Min-ho? Oh. Wow. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna first, okay, you know what? Let me just start here straight off the bat. We have joy and inspire. Like, he inspires her so much and he brings so much joy into her life. I mean, I'm just gonna talk about that just like that because it's really just very clear, very direct. He really inspires her and he really brings a lot of joy into her life. Now, we have the coyote spirit, wasp, giraffe, parrot spirit, and lizard spirit, and they all came out. And I told you when they all jumped out, wow, she thinks a lot about him. Like, as in, and you know how I told you she's helped him break habits or things that were really, really holding him back, and she's helped him grow, etc. Like, those are messages. He's like, they've transformed one another, and she's helped him become more confident, and he's also helped her become more confident. But you see here with like, sometimes life stings, see the big picture, watch your words, dream the world into being, trust in divine detours. I feel like there's been instances where he says something and he's like, hey, and she's like, hey, don't say that about yourself. Watch your words, you know, you need to see the big picture, okay? You're someone that's so good. You're someone that's, so again, this is a reiteration of what I saw earlier, that they hype each other up and she really hypes him. And in the past, she's been really annoyed when he sometimes is so humble about himself or like says, you know, things about himself that are untrue. She's very strict about this. Don't you dare say that about, you know, Lee Min-ho. That's kind of like the vibe I'm getting. Like, sometimes she's quite hard on him and he's like, okay, yes, ma'am, kind of thing. Because with the Page of Swords, again, in reverse, it's almost like he didn't see himself the way she saw him with a Page of Swords in reverse, because the way she sees him is that he's a star. He is a 100% a star. Like, oh my God, she's in awe of him. But then it's almost like, wait, you don't see yourself like that? Come on. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, with the Empress and the Emperor, again, I mean, you know, when we asked about how he sees her, we have the Two of Cups. He sees her as someone that is a counterpart, that someone that he can really trust, someone that is well suited for him, and they have a very, very good chemistry. And she sees him as the Emperor to her Empress. Again, this is a friendship reading, but they are just very, very well suited to one another. They understand each other very well. They're like yin yangs, and it's almost like he also has a lot of like, again, you know, it's not about genders, it's about energy. We all have a masculine and feminine energy within us, and a feminine energy is more inwards. It's nurturing, it's creative, it's more towards the moon, where we're like gestating, we're thinking, we're creating, we're loving, you know. And the Emperor is like the sun. The Emperor is the energy of acting, moving forward, going after our dreams, which is something that, you know, was very, very clear from the get-go with the Chariot and the Sun. So they bring a balance of yin yang to each other's lives. And I see there's moments where she needs to take control and he lets her, and there's moments where he needs to take control and she allows it. So it feels so balanced, you guys. It's free flowing. There's never one where like, oh, one is like kind of overpowering the other. It's just very free flowing and very just, it's good vibes. Anyways, so yeah, so they're very well suited to one another. And again, with a child eternal and child divine, I feel like this is a part that maybe not a lot of people see about, oh my God, my stomach just rumbled so hard. I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't had breakfast, but anyways, I feel like this is a part that Lee Min-ho, or like a lot of people don't get to see about Lee Min-ho, but she gets to see it. And it's almost like she babies him sometimes. We have child eternal and child divine. So he is someone that has, like, he's a child at heart. Like she sees him as someone that is able to see things with fresh eyes and excitement. And there's almost like an innocence to him, like a purity. It's almost like she's like, ah, close your ears. I don't want you to get whatever, like, what's the word, corrupted. And it's so funny because obviously they're both adults, but it's almost like sometimes she babies him. That's how I see it. But yeah, okay, wow. So really, really powerful and beautiful cards, and their energy, it just, such good vibes. Okay, so let's see what is next for their friendship. So what is next for their friendship? I'm gonna put a time limit so that it doesn't we have the Two of Cups again when I so what is next for their friendship? Let's go for the next 3 months. How is their relationship going to be in the next 3 months? Oh my God, my stomach. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, after this I'm gonna eat something. Okay, how is the relationship going to evolve in the next 6 months? What's going to happen? One more from this deck. Wow, you guys, the Chariot came forward again. Oh, and the Magician. Okay, just a few more cards. Wow. Oof. Oh my God, I'm sorry, but this is like, this is a lot. Okay, wow, these are big cards, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this tarot. We have the Hanged Man, the Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, and we have the Chariot. Interesting. I wonder if they're gonna do something together again. Okay, this is like just a little tidbit of information. I feel like they've been wanting to work together again, and that's just something kind of like on their wish list is all I'm gonna say. So if in the near future they end up working together again, just know it was their push. It's almost like they were actively asking, like, he asked his management team or his agents, and she asked his management team, and he's like, is there any opportunity for me? And, you know, like Lee Min-ho, me and Kim got on to be reunited in some projects in some small or big capacity because they really want to. Anyways, so how the relationship is going to be in the next 3 months, it's going to get better. Every time I ask about their friendship, and like in the very beginning I asked about current energy of their friendship, and the Chariot came forward, and I asked about the future energy of their friendship, and again the Chariot came forward, which tells me that their friendship and their relationship is only going to keep growing and growing and growing. There is no pause button. There's no pause button. We have the Hanged Man, but then we have the Hierophant. So there is no pause button in their friendship. It just keeps escalating and getting stronger and stronger. There's a very traditional feel to it too, almost like, okay, this is a friendship reading, so I'm trying to like, they value very traditional things. I think that despite maybe his popularity and his looks, Lee Min-ho is a one-woman man. and one day he would like to get married and settle down and have children, and he's a monogamous man is what I'm trying to say. He's a one-person man. And oh, how should I say this? Sorry guys, I'm trying to like find the words. We have the Seven of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Hierophant. You know, I feel like with Lee Min-ho, I'm being shown a lot of men here. So with Lee Min-ho in particular, I feel like sometimes there are a lot of distractions. There's a lot of people that are interested in him and are like, you know, trying to vie for his attention because obviously he's Lee Min-ho, you know. But I think at the end of the day, he wants to stick with the people that he knows have his best interests, that enlighten him, that help him grow, that love him for who he is and things like that. So he's been able to quieten the noise a little bit more. I see that like maybe in the past there were times when like, especially with the Judgment in reverse, there's been people that haven't necessarily been good for him, or he would get drawn to people that are like fake, but he's able to like see things very clearly now is what I'm trying to say. He's very enlightened in that sense. You see how there's the light shining with the woman and at the top there, so he knows what's good for him. He keeps moving forward in the right direction, and she's had a big part in that. Now I do see that with the Nine of Cups, the Magician, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands, and the Strength, I really do see that they are going to get a wish fulfilled, which is why I mentioned that I feel like they want to work together again in some small capacity, even if it's just hosting something or doing something together. But I do see there's going to be an opportunity to do something together, or at least talk to someone about it within the next 3 months is how I see it. Yeah, anything else guys in regards to Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun? Oh my god, this reading has gotten, oh, it's almost 26 minutes. Okay guys, so the guides are saying that, you know, things are still kind of like behind the scenes, so they don't want to say. With the moon, it's a little bit secretive, but they are currently looking for an opportunity. That's all I'm gonna say. An opportunity for something that they can do together in some small or big capacity. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop the reading right here. I'm so sorry it ended up being so long. It was just such good vibes, and when it's good vibes I just ramble on. I'm so sorry, but I hope you guys are well. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I'm sending you so much love. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I really hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.